If you're a girl and you smell something not so cute down there, you are not crazy and you're not alone. Let's talk about what could be causing feminine odor. Welcome back to Girlhood Daily. I just want to start this video off with a little disclaimer. This video will be touching on sexual activity, just in case you missed the thumbnail somehow. I'm also not your doctor. I just want to share a few things that I believe could be causing an odor down there. Okay, let's start. You're not nasty, you're not dirty, you don't stink, you probably just have too much moisture down there. Every girl gets discharge, but after a few hours, the discharge, if you leave it in your underwear, it could start to stink. Too much moisture can also come from not properly wiping all the way or completely drying yourself after you use the bathroom. Or even if you have longer hair down there, if you don't shave or you don't wax, that extra hair could be holding on to moisture, especially if you're not completely drying off before you put on your underwear after your shower. Believe me when I say letting moisture sit in your panties is the quickest way to harbor a smell. If this is one of the problems that you're having, definitely go out and buy a pack of panty liners. Wear them all the time. Whenever you get too much moisture going on down there, you can just change your panty liner. And so then your underwear doesn't have to get all icky, especially in the summer months when it's just bound to happen. I also love to use an underwear spray. I think it works just like deodorant, but for down there. And it really helps in the summer months. A couple of other quick tips about, letting go of moisture down there is to shave. I don't care. A lot of people say, oh, men don't get told to shave. Well, they should shave too. Okay, because, I know it's natural. I know it's God-given hair. It's meant to grow down there. But that doesn't change the fact that it holds onto moisture and it can definitely cause you to have an odor. If that doesn't apply to you and your bush, then you wouldn't have been watching this video, but you are. So let's avoid moisture also by wearing cotton underwear. I love a good thong. I love a cute little set, but I honestly smell worse when I'm wearing the cute little underwear that doesn't really cover me, or if it's made out of a silky material. I honest to God feel my freshest, cleanest, most comfortable when I'm wearing cotton panties, not the cute ones, not the flattering ones, but it really doesn't matter. Just pick a good material, find something cute that you like and wear it. Okay, well, speaking of cute little panty sets, I think sex, that man, is making you stink. I actually consider sex a very serious topic, but today we're just going to keep it lighthearted and talk about different things that some girls just don't know. I think the more that you know about sex, the better, so please research. But for now, I just want to let you know that sex can throw off your pH balance down there. Semen can throw off your pH balance, which will cause bacteria to grow down there. Not good, and then that's when you start to smell. Your aftercare routine after you and your man are finished is also so important. I know it's more romantic to cuddle in bed and, to just fall right asleep in his arms, but you have to take care of yourself. And if he loves you, once he's educated on this, he will encourage you to take care of yourself after sex as well. So what's my sister advice? Keep your man's you-know-what on you and not in you. Or better yet, he can keep it in a condom or just keep it to himself. But that's easier said than done, right? One thing I do know is that you better be using the bathroom after you're finished and you better be wiping yourself in some kind of way. Please do not just let yourself go to sleep. It's not a good feeling when you wake up and it just feels like you marinated, okay? It's not a good feeling and you could wake up with a UTI or just take care of yourself. Just go to the bathroom. Some people say, oh, you need to take a shower, you need to do all this and that. I mean, yeah, ideally the best thing to do would be to shower, but that's just not realistic. Just promise yourself, you'll at least just go to the bathroom and let all that go, wipe it away. I love you. I want you to wake up feeling your best. The next thing that I think could be causing you to have a little bit of an odor is your shower routine. Now, don't you lie to me. Is your shower dirty? Does it have that ring around the tub? Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, how can you clean your body? How can you become fresh if your bathroom, if your shower is dirty? Okay, let me tell you about my personal experience. And this is gonna be embarrassing, whatever. I was a teenager. I had a boyfriend. And at the time, I remember him telling me, babe, you kind of stink a little bit. And I was so ashamed, especially because I already knew that. I knew, but I could not figure out what it was. First of all, as a lazy teenager, my shower was dirty. Now, it wasn't disgusting, but you know when you pull like your shower curtain back and it has a little odor, you know when it has a little ring around the tub, it's time to be cleaned. I didn't really care too much about that. I didn't care to wash my bathroom that often. I definitely didn't really pay attention to how often I was cleaning my towels, my washcloth. And to make matters even worse, I did not have good water pressure from my shower head. And all of those things combined is definitely the reason why I had an odor, even though I showered every day at the time. The day I changed my shower routine and I started being more intentional, everything changed and I started to smell so much better. I started to deep clean my bathroom every week, freshen up those towels more often. And I went on Amazon, upgraded my shower head for $15, and it completely changed my water pressure. I thought I had just lived in a bad area with low water pressure, but all I needed to do was upgrade it, and that completely changed my shower. Having more water definitely helped me get more clean. I also implemented different things to help me smell better. I do have a video that I posted about how to smell amazing all the time if you want to check it out. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the sex topic. If you or your partner is having sex with multiple people, this could be causing you to have an odor. Every person has their own natural bacteria, so if you're sharing that bacteria with multiple people or your partner's sleeping with multiple people, it's not good. I'm not a doctor, but I do want to advise you that you protect yourself. You only get one life, one body, and only one youth. I feel like as young adult women, we focus so much on protecting ourselves from pregnancy that we forget about different things like infections. We get so caught up in love that we don't realize that the person that we think we can trust is actually sleeping with multiple people. And because we're not protecting ourselves with different things like condoms, they're bringing it back to us. So many girls get bacterial vaginosis and have no idea. BV can easily come from having multiple sex partners or even just having sex with one person. Once again, sharing that bacteria. If you notice that you have a strong fishy odor or just different symptoms, please go to the doctor. Don't ignore it. Definitely don't be ashamed if you have it. It's super common and all it takes is a prescription to treat it. While these points may feel like common sense to some people, to other girls, this is not common sense. This is things that we really had to learn on our own, maybe because we didn't have good education, we didn't have parents to teach us. If you're someone that has no idea about these kind of things and you're just experiencing it and learning it as you go, I definitely feel for you. There has been so many times growing up when I've had an odor. I didn't have somebody to teach me, how to be hygienic, how to take care of myself, how often to change my pad, how to take care of my period. No one taught me anything about sex. It's not like there aren't women in my life who couldn't have taught me. I have sisters, cousins, aunts. I have a very gracious stepmother. When you're young, those are just things that you don't want to share with anyone, you don't want to ask because you're ashamed. But I would like to let you know that there's nothing to be ashamed of. Please just do your research. There's nothing wrong with it. Just think of it as another form of self-care because that's what it is. Okay, well, this has been Girlhood Daily. I'm Helen Luna. Thank you so much for watching.